Good morning, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're in the world. Welcome to the channel. Ike over here, and today we're going to be talking about how to build decks on Pokemon TCG Live. This is the PC version, so it may be a different experience for you if you're using the mobile app version, but essentially it's all the same. So let's get started. First, when you log into the game, this is what you will usually see. And what you can do is just head straight to decks. You can either do that by clicking right over here or here at the top upper left corner of your screen. Now, let's delete this. There's two things to consider when building a deck on Pokemon TCG Live. Number one is maybe you saw a list, a deck list online, and you want to create that card for card. Then you're basically building a deck from scratch in Pokemon TCG Live. Another way to do it is to simply improve an existing deck that it's already in the game. So let's say, for example, Regieleki VMAX. Um, Now this is not it's almost like the Regieleki or Miraidon Battle League deck that you can buy in real life. It's almost like it, right? Because Regieleki is there. I know that that version doesn't have Raikou V, but here in the online version it has. Something that the online version, the live version, doesn't have are Miraidons. So you would want to add Miraidons here. Okay, so again, two ways to build decks here in TCG Live. One is through creating it by copying a list from online or from a friend. Or number two, getting one of the pre-existing decks on TCG Live and then just improving it, adding cards to it. So let's do something that's actually a little bit simpler, which is simply um, uh, improving a deck. So let's say this Regieleki VMAX right over here. So all you need to do for this one is to tap or click on the deck and then hit Edit Deck. All right. So once you're here, you will see Pokemon, Trainers, and Energy. All right. So just a rule of thumb, because this question was asked by somebody on my other video on how to get single cards in the game. If you are on the Pokemon tab, you can, let's say, boss order. Like, yeah, it won't show because you're on the Pokemon tab. You can only search Pokemon here. Now, if you go to trainers and you type boss order, well, boss's orders. So you have to put apostrophe S. There you go. Then you can add boss's orders to your deck, and that should be good. Now, the same thing if you go to trainers and you say Raikou, it's not gonna show. So always make sure just that you're on the correct tab when you're searching for cards. So let's say again for the Regieleki VMAX, you want to improve it. One of the things you can do to improve it is probably getting rid of some Regieleki. Maybe you can do without this Pachirisu, which has 3 copies in it. And as you can see, all I'm doing it on the PC version is drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop. That's all. Looking for a card. Let's say we want to add a Miraidon here. Then, yep, you just look for the Miraidon card. Now, there are currently 3 variants of Miraidons in my Pokemon TCG Live account. And this is the Miraidon that you would want to add, the one with tandem unit. That way you can search your deck for any 2 basic electric Pokemon. Doesn't matter if they're EX, Vs, as long as they're basic electric, you can get them straight away from your deck and then put them on your bench. Yes, on the bench, not on the active. All right, and it's a simple matter of just hitting the plus button. 1, 2, 3. Let's say you're gonna add 4. Let's say you're gonna add 4 because you took away 4 Pokemon. Because we need 60 cards for a standard deck. There you go. And yeah, you can go to your trainers over here. Now that we have Miraidon, we don't really need Battle VIP Pass, so we're gonna remove that by hitting the subtract button. A Leafy Camo, 3 copies of it. I don't want 3 copies of Leafy Camo, so another way to do it is just drag and drop. All right, so you can either drag and drop or tap or click on the card and hit the plus or minus button. Pretty, self-explanatory. So we just removed 5 cards from the deck, so we're gonna add something. So Forest Seal Stone definitely is gonna take the place of one of our Leafy Camos. I am also gonna remove another Leafy Camo in place of the HP Chicken Nugget. I forgot what do you call that card. It's something. It's something. Uh, the one that adds 50 HP. Anyway, we'll find that card eventually. All right. So that's basically all you have to do when it comes to deck building. You just search for the card over here, and if you find it, good. If you don't, then it is what it is. Oh, because we might need some nest balls over here. Ooh, do we already? Oh yeah, we already have nest balls in them. All right, so um, yeah, that's pretty much how you would build a deck by improving a deck. All right, so we're gonna exit out of that, and we're just gonna leave that as it is. I'll fix that later. Now, what if you want to create a deck? And it's basically the same process. You just hit create a deck. I've never tried import a deck from your clipboard. I haven't tried this feature yet, but what usually works for me is just going with create a deck for standard format. Now, let's say, yeah, you're over here. It's all blanks, all zeros. You have your list, and let's see. Let's try to create an Iron Valiant deck. All right, Valiant. All right, so good thing is I have 4 copies available of Iron Valiant EX. Now, let's say you didn't. Let's say you didn't have Iron Valiant, and you want to add them. Now, if you don't have the card, it will show. It won't show anything, and for that you need to go on over to these filter buttons right over here, something to sort. But this is the button that you want to click on or tap on, Pokemon filters, and you can tap on not owned, and it will show. Yeah. So for example, this is just a version of the card. Okay. So let's say this is a card that you absolutely want to be in your deck, but you currently don't have it. And the good thing about Pokemon TCG Live is, compared to the old one you literally had to like trade real time with real trainers. Right now it's a little bit more easier to deck build in TCG Live, just because of the reality that you can buy single cards with this currency. Credits, there's credits, there's crystals, and there's coins, and it's credits that you can use to buy single cards of. So let's say, for example, once again, I really needed this Gold Iron Valiant. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, I will go ahead and get 1 copy of this gold card. I don't need it, but for the sake of this video, let's do it. So all you have to do, once again, tap on exchange and confirm exchange. It will tell you how much you need to pay. That's 2,000 credits though, but it's all right. It's all right. And as you can see, it's gone. Why is it gone? Because again, my filters are on not owned. So if I tap on owned, it will show up again. All right. And then it's just a matter of you putting the card in your deck. So let's go on ahead and do that. So again, we'll put 4 copies of Iron Valiant in this new deck. You can go ahead and tap on the plus button, or you can simply drag and drop. All right. Now, what if you wanted to go bougie and I want that gold card we just put in? Yeah, just click on the available cards over here, and you can see all the different art styles, the different rarities of a card, if applicable. Like radiant cards don't not really applicable because there's only really one version of that card. So we're gonna put the gold, we're gonna put the full art, we're gonna put the SIR, and we're also gonna put. Hey, we need one more thing. Let's add the promo. Yeah, this is the promo version of Iron Valiant, and there you go. We have successfully put 4 Iron Valiants in this new deck. Now we still need 56 more cards, but you already get what we mean, right? Let's add future. Okay, so let's add future booster energy, because that's the card that Iron Valiant will need this card. So let's add 1, 2, 3. 4. I don't know why we're adding 4, but sure. Yeah, and all of that. And then for energies, so Iron Valiant, I know at the top of my head, usually goes with Entei, so we're gonna put some fire energies, and once again, you can do the same thing. You can be bougie with your deck. You can add, if you have the gold ones. Now, how do you get these gold ones? Aside from buying them as singles, well, if you open packs where you can get them, then you will you will get them. That's why people are sometimes really crazy for Pokemon TCG code cards. Anyway, there you go. I'm not gonna finish building this because I just really want to show you how the function works in TCG Live, and that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope this video was helpful and informative. And if you think it helps somebody, go ahead and share the video with them. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.